The duck flies backwards at midnight.
The duck flies backwards at midnight.
This is the Primo Dirt podcast.
The Primo Dirt podcast.
And we're going to start off with, who do we have? And then we're going to do reactions.
So we have the Miranda brothers back in the house. Órale,
güey.
Johnny Peace.
¿Qué pasó?
Johnny Peace, that's right. Dave Persley. Big Game James, the engineer.
Yo.
So we've done reaction videos. We haven't started off with the reaction. So we're going to start off with the reaction to get you guys ready for the podcast. So I have to walk around, but, you know.
Oh, damn. So we're going to start off?
What are we reacting to on this one?
Okay, so Dave hasn't told anybody yet.
Is this the one I sent you?
No. This is something.
Dave, you need me to help you with something?
It came in the mail.
Hold on, it's not a video.
Dave, I
It came
like
in the
that hat
mail.
on you, bro. You can pull
Right?
off the cowboy.
Yeah, I told you that. That's what I was
That's
trying.
absolutely.
Oh, damn. Hold on a second.
I'm dressing for the job I want, and that's billionaire,
Okay.
Mr. Monopoly.
oil tycoon,
Oh.
Wall Street mogul.
So what? Hold on a second. We're not watching
What
a
is
video
this?
for our reaction. What's?
Vaporizing steam liquid. Oh shit! I'm spilling.
Do we each get a smell?
Oh Jesus!
Do we pass the smells around?
It's just like Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh, dude, that's the
Okay.
same.
What's
They
this?
smell the same thing.
God damn it!
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
Hold on a second.
Oh shit!
Whoa, hold on a second.
Oh fuck! I think I'm dying.
Okay, so good. Oh my God, what the fuck, dude?
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! What is that?
James, you have to be in on this, right?
Oh jeez! Oh, it burns! It burns so bad! It burns so
My
bad!
eyes are burning.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, does this make it better? Oh no, that's
I need some tissues.
No, it's fine. I'll do
I
the
need
next
some
one.
tissues.
Right here. For my foot.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
Dude, that's like, that hit me, that hit one nostril.
Oh, what?
I think
Hey,
whatever.
is that the shit that wakes you up if you're knocked out?
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, that's what's. What?
If you're knocked out, this will wake you up.
Okay,
This
so
yeah, no
hold on.
shit that will.
Hold on. A
If you're
disclaimer.
fucking dead, that'll wake you up.
Oh my God, I know my eyes are
Jesus. Oh, I
burning.
took a big whiff, man.
Dude,
I took a big whiff. I used to do a lot of cocaine in the day. Oh god.
I just got it up the right nostril.
a disclaimer: do not try this unless.
Oh, never try that at
Holy
home.
shit.
Jesus Christ.
What's
Oh
that
my
one,
God,
John?
dude.
Let me see this.
So you guys tried smelling salts for the
I
first
lost
time?
a lot of my sense of smell from COVID, and it slowly came back. I'm pretty sure that brought it all back.
I bet you that'll take you out of that, like that thing
Dave.
in COVID. That'll
Dave.
take you out of it.
I was a little sleepy because I wake up at 5:30 every morning. I'm wide awake.
Oh, Danny, your eyes are red as hell. Are mine?
Yeah, no shit.
So what's that stuff called? What the hell?
Smelling salts? Is that smelling salts? Is that what they call it when they put that wave?
Big
Like,
game.
So it's
You're
smelling
not
salts.
game?
but that's like the two chemicals
I
that make
wanna
smelling
try
salts
it.
Big
separate.
game
now.
trains.
Come try it.
James,
You try it.
So
take
just
a
don't
whiff,
just
bro.
don't take a big whiff.
I do want to try it. But
Oh my God.
Just take a little whiff.
gotta work the box.
So for
This
the
is
for the
so-
Patreon, James
this is
gonna
called-
try it.
This is called nose torque. It's made specifically for power lifters.
Shit, you got to give me warning
to
next
get you
time.
amped up for a lift. So what they do though is they sniff this before they do the lift, and they also put some on their wrists. So when they get the weight up here, they smell it again. and then
Oh,
they
shit.
lift.
I would
My
not want
eyes are
this.
watering too.
I wouldn't want this when I was lifting. I wouldn't want sweat and my ears, my eyes watering up.
So I thought that would get you guys ready for the podcast. Like
I
get
would
you-
put that on my fist if I was to punch somebody in the neck or the nose.
Bro, I want
Like,
to.
wow, oh, you're fisting.
You put one on each hand, so it's left-right combo, and then like,
Danny,
that would
go
work.
fisticuffs with
That
your
would work.
Yeah.
Anybody want to try it again?
I got
fist-
Jack Johnson and Tim
All right,
O'Leary
I'll
right
do
here.
it the second time. I don't want to, but I'll do it.
Oh God, I don't want to do it anymore. That was like torture.
I
Bro,
think somebody.
that is-
I think you have to do it because I won't put it up next to my nose.
I don't like that at all.
Oh my God!
I
can
thought you were
smell
giving
it
us.
when you
I
open
thought
the
you were
thing,
giving us like
dude.
pleasant smells, like lavender.
Hold on, I'll do it myself. Well, I don't trust
So
you.
the other ones were misdirection. The other stuff you guys smelled.
Misdirection.
I want you to get used to inhaling.
It's like, okay, so this is what I equate it to. If you take a cat that's about to spray and just put it up to your face. You ever had a cat that sprayed in your house or clothes?
We know you had a cat that used to spray in your
Yeah.
face all the time.
I had 3
gotta
cats.
tell this story. No,
I like cats.
And your
this
bed.
this was a long time ago. This was Steve's cat when we were kids. This cat used to hop up on John's pillow every night while he was laying there and sleeping, and he would just bust ass in his face.
Oh.
Oh, really?
No, but spraying is a different thing.
Because every time she slept in my bed, she just slept.
You talking
Well,
about
no.
Sassy?
No, she used
Yeah,
to always
sassy.
she used to always bust ass in John's face. So one day we're sitting there
Yeah.
and we're just chilling in our rooms and John comes out of the shower, he's got his towel on, and he just looks angry and he just grabs the cat and it's like, "Meow." He just put him under his towel and just ripped one and held it there for a second. He's like looking at his imaginary watch, and he pulls him out and the cat was all and I think that was probably the last time he ever climbed on your pillow and farted in your face.
Hey, you know what?
They're
I
not
had to
dumb.
Fight fire with fire.
They're not. They're very smart creatures.
Yeah, I
didn't
had
know
a
you
cat
did
named
that.
13, and John and 13 used to irritate each other, and she used to pee in John's bed.
Oh my
Just
God.
because if she got mad at something, she would pee there.
Oh, that sucks.
She was like saying,
Oh.
"You're
Oh, that's when
you're
you
my
guys
bitch."
lived together. I remember
Yeah.
that.
That's
Bro.
what that's how cats say, "You're my bitch."
Bro,
It's
cat
like,
piss is funky.
funky. That smells like cat piss. This
No,
stuff.
I don't. That smells like
It's-
fire,
No,
bro.
that smelled
Bruh.
like that's gotta be like tear gas. The way I did it.
Yeah. So CS gas.
It
we
is.
went
It
through
is
that.
kind. It is kind of.
That
like
smells. That smells refreshing. That's
It's
Vicks
close.
Vapor Rub.
Hey,
That's
hey,
all that is.
John.
But what's that chemical called in the black jar?
It's called
fitting-
never smell.
Fitting color for it, by the way. It's just like
Yeah.
a little jar of death. You should put skull and crossbones on
It
it.
probably has it on it.
Should say
It's-
poison.
It's called. Let me read it. I don't have my glasses on. It says "Never smell a hide." Oh my God,
That's probably one of the worst
Oh,
experiences.
Danny had a
I've
good
in a while.
reaction to that one.
Oh God, that's terrible.
So do not try it, but if you have to, you must try.
Now, what happens if I
Look.
just smell this guy again? Would that be the normal?
You know that would cleanse your palate,
Bro, this
Right.
is what I need.
I
don't
gotta
want it to
try
be
the
like that
cleansing
again.
palette.
John, check this
but
out.
then you got to use the.
No, that's okay. That's actually
The
calming.
nose torque
This
again.
is just Vicks Vapor Rub.
Hey,
Basically.
Dave, this is what I need to wake up Jacob.
Oh my
do
God.
it.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm
Borrow it.
saying?
Yeah,
He'll wake
do
up.
it.
He'll get up quick.
You know what you do? Yeah, what you do is put a little popsicle stick in each one, and then just put one under his nose, and then put the other one between each friend. Just be careful, man. It's mean.
He'll wake your ass up, though.
Bro, I thought we were watching a video for the
Nope.
reaction.
Quick story. You remember what Joe
What are you
did?
gonna do? Tase us next time?
That was a
Our other
product
brother in
reaction.
Chicago. One time, I was passed out on the futon, and we were drinking, and they were still awake.
Yeah.
And he thought it'd be funny to put a little bit of Tabasco just right here on my upper
Yeah.
lip, and I would smell it and it'd wake me up. But he went to put the bottle in it. You know how the Tabasco glug squirts
Yeah,
out?
glug, glug.
Straight into my nostril right as I was all.
Oh dang!
It was like that reaction. I woke up on fire. My brain was on fire.
You snorted Tabasco.
That's some jackass stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if I remember that. I don't think I was there.
Yeah, I don't think you were there.
So I want to talk about you guys. You know, with the cerveza
Nope. Don't. No. Nobody help him.
cervezacito.
Yeah. There we go.
So you guys went and visited the bar,
Okay.
because
so,
you guys had the beers first
It was
in
a
a
brewery. It
review,
was a brewery.
Yeah.
and then you went to the brewery.
There was a taco
You
truck.
went to the taco truck in
Mijo's
Santa
Taco
Ana.
Truck, Cervecito, Santa Ana, both of them on 4th and Broadway.
So you could just go there and try a bunch of different like flights of beers.
Yeah,
Like
you
on
can
the-
get flights if you want to try all the different ones, or you can get there's cans if you want to go.
And you recommend them? How do they
Dude,
taste?
Okay, the beers were awesome. Every single one. My favorite one of them was the pear, because I
love pear.
but it's really light. It's not like the mango carts where it's a little heavy, and the sugar will give you kind of a bad hangover if you drink too much, or you're not going to feel that headache.
So,
It's
but if
really light. It's good.
if you like the Suavecito hair product, you'll love the beer.
Yeah, everything tastes like root beer.
Yeah.
The dragon
Yeah.
fruit's good.
I forget they had 12
Ginger
to
beer.
15. Yeah, all of them were good. The Mexican lager, but then the Mijo's truck brings your food inside, and so it's kind of like a kitchen on the outside.
So you can get it from the truck and take it into the bar.
You just go sit down. He brings
Yeah.
it to you, and he's like, "Hey,
That's
check
dope.
it out." And so it's almost like if you had your kitchen on the outside of your restaurant, and it makes sense to me. It's a lot
Yeah.
of that's a good thing. Like all these restaurants or all these breweries, that's a good idea if you guys get a chance. I'm not trying to,
That
but
seems to
throw
be
a
the
truck out
popular.
front.
That seems to
Yeah.
be like the new popular trend right now. To be honest,
Yeah.
especially trucks in general.
Mhm.
But I live near San Juan Capistrano, and then right across from the Mission, there's a outdoor like brewery, and they do everything right there. But then they also bring in like the taco truck, they bring in like the burger truck, whatever.
Yeah, and those are like gourmet trucks.
Yeah, they're
So-
actually pretty expensive.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
They're good.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It
I
wasn't.
mean, not
expensive.
like the taco truck. But I'm saying like a lot of times you
To
get
buy
these
'em.
gourmet
The
trucks.
gourmet
Yeah.
For
ones.
You get
guys,
like a
'cause
burger, fries, and Coke, and it's
Because
like
you guys are
20
reviewers,
bucks.
but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, and they'll be, well, it's Kobe beef or whatever.
I'll
but-
tell you what. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mijo's truck was really reasonable. It was like
That-
10
so
bucks
that they're good.
nachos.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
How much did they bribe you for good reviews?
Man, they didn't. They just bribed us with the savory food.
Yeah.
They didn't
We'll
give it to
review
us
them
on
every month if I can get it on some tacos. Tacos and beer.
Hell yeah. Let's go review them again.
And
We're gonna review them every week.
and James brought the what's it, the drone camera.
Yeah, so check out if you get a chance, check out the Cervecito episode.
Yeah.
We got the drone footage so you can see the overhead shot. And then we take a whole tour upstairs. You can actually rent it for parties. And it's
Big
a really
space.
good time.
Oh man,
Yeah.
whose birthday is going to be there next? Who's the next birthday party?
I don't know. Is it Abraham Lincoln's?
Not mine.
No?
I can't tell a lie.
Okay.
Mine just passed.
Well, he didn't lie
Next
about
one.
it.
Did not lie.
I think it's Steve. Steve's in
He's
August.
coming up soon.
Mine's in
Yeah.
a few months.
I wonder what's
when's
going to
yours,
hit first.
Dave?
I'm July 10th.
Oh, you're first then.
What's going to hit first, Steve's birthday or the release of Steve's sex tape? Because we got 100 subscribers, and I forget what we're at.
That
right
would
now.
be
What
the,
are we
the
at?
same day.
60,
Would be
60 something.
wouldn't that be appropriate to
Okay.
be the same day?
It's climbing slowly. but
Birthday
we're getting
suit
there.
on his birthday.
Oh, dude, if we hit 100 on your birthday, will you go in your birthday suit somewhere?
If we hit 100 on your birthday, we
The
release
shower?
the sex tape and we celebrate your birthday. That means in 5 years from now,
Yeah.
when you're counting all your millions like Kim Kardashian,
Hmm.
you could be like, it all started on my birthday.
Yeah.
Bam.
So we need to hit it. That's our goal, August 14th.
God, I still
Got to have
smell it.
100 subscribers. Steve will in his birthday
Still
suit
fucking smell it.
at some point.
Dude, get your friends
Somewhere.
to subscribe. Get a hold of your friend's phone and subscribe. Like we need 100.
But time it. Because if it's August 13th, then you have to like unsubscribe and then subscribe on the 14th.
If you have multiple YouTube accounts, subscribe with them all.
Yeah,
I'm sensing a theme here.
because if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
So we have a video we're going to watch? Which one we're going to watch?
No, I don't think so. We were talking about Marvelous Maisel.
Oh, we don't have a video. Oh, that we were the video, huh?
No, the
I-
video
that was
was
it,
like
yeah.
we smelled a thing that was terrible.
We were the video. Okay, I get it
Yeah.
now. I was the guinea pig on that one.
Oh my god.
Give you a heads up
Yeah.
next time.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate
just,
that.
Just say normal. just do a little smell.
I gotta keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
My
so
brain's on fire.
He was sliding out of his chair.
Pretty sure I just developed Alzheimer's.
I thought he was overreacting, but yeah,
No, it was bad.
it was a good
Man.
warning.
Imagine taking a big whiff too. I took a big whiff.
Yeah.
I was like,
I
that
got
you were like, this
mostly.
is gonna smell good.
yeah, I
That's
thought,
what
yeah.
you
I was like, I like lavender.
I just hit one nostril. That
Touche.
was it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hit one nostril too. Did any?
So-
So Danny got.
Well, yeah.
both
I
nostrils,
think I was your warning to go easy. I think that worked for me. I think that worked for a lot of things when I was growing up.
Oh yeah, you ate
Like
ants.
I had a friend that used to give me. He goes, "I'll give you this." I won't say what drugs, but he's like, "I'll give you these drugs for free if you try them."
Hey,
Aspirin?
so in a
I think it's
dead
aspirin.
sleep, I squirted something in Danny's mouth, and he'll.
Oh, when I was
remember-
a kid,
What was it?
ketchup and onions.
Ketchup and onions.
That's
It
what I
was-
said in my sleep.
It was actually the bottle. Ketchup was trying a new thing where they put onions, and it said on it
Yeah.
ketchup and onions. He was in a dead sleep. I squirted in his mouth, and he wakes up and goes ketchup and onions.
I was
then
thinking
went
bad
right
about
back
it
to
because I hate
sleep.
onions too. I don't like
Yeah.
onions. I was mad about it.
Uh,
God, why does everyone fuck with me when I'm asleep?
I used to
man.
put a lot of Tabasco on my eggs just to put some on his eggs. Because when you walked in, the smell wasn't as bad as whatever you had. But it smelled like Tabasco. So he didn't know if it was on his eggs or mine or whatever. And Danny would eat the eggs and be like, oh my God, what the fuck?
I don't like Tabasco.
Yeah. and so
I can handle
get
it now. I just don't like the taste.
I get to eat his
I
eggs.
like
Gross.
Tapatio better.
I don't like any of the taco sauces. I like salsa, pico de gallo.
Oh my God.
All right, what were we
and
talking
ketchup without
Marvelous
onions.
Maisel. What is
Yeah,
that?
Marvelous
That's the new show.
Maisel.
It's not a new show. It's been on for.
Marvelous.
we were
is
making
it the
fun of-
marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
They were making fun of me because when you look at it, it looks like a girly show, and it is.
And he
but,
likes The Bachelorette. And
But I'm a huge fan of stand-up Bachelorette. I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy, and this takes place like in the late 50s. And the thing that's funny about this show is all the hidden, reoccurring jokes that they're constantly putting in it throughout every episode. Like if you actually follow the show, you will be laughing your ass off because of it. And it's about a housewife whose husband leaves her.
Wait.
It's kind of like
Okay,
that.
And she gets up on stage all drunk one night. He wanted to be a stand-up comic, but he's not that funny.
Yeah.
And he didn't even write his own material. He just stole it from other famous comics. And she gets up on stage all drunk one night and just started like ranting and raving.
Killing
She was
it.
funny as shit.
Killing it.
Yeah.
And so the girl who works at the club said, I've only seen 2 comics that had your magic. You're a natural. And she convinces her. and her dad is like this really. It's the Italian guy from Wings. Remember we used to watch that show back in the day?
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious in this.
Antonio.
Yeah, they're like these rich Upper East Side New York Jewish family in the 1950s, in the late 1950s, and
He
he's
also
like
did
he's like a
Tony
really
Shalhoub.
smart college professor, and so her going into comedy would be like a black stain on the family.
I wonder who
And-
writes for that. I bet you some
Genius
good-
It was
writers.
the
Whoever
same-
writes it, they're
It was-
genius.
yeah, I'm gonna
Dave
blow you away
Chappelle,
right now. It's the same writers.
George Carlin.
It's the same writers or producer or something that did Gilmore Girls.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I don't like that. I hate Gilmore Girls.
I knew you
That
were.
show's-
I knew you were gonna say that.
So
Well,
I knew it.
it must just be the producers, the money men who saw a hit. That's all it
So
is.
the Marvelous
It's nothing
Maisel,
like that.
it's just like those shows where they put you on an island and people got to date each other. Exactly like that, except for completely different.
It's
Yeah.
like backstage
Exactly like that, but
comedians.
different.
Well, it's about a girl trying to get into comedy, so right away. But the cool thing is, like in the first episode, she meets Lenny Bruce,
So it's like
Yeah.
fantasy.
and they become friends. And then he finds her funny, so he kind of helps jumpstart her career a little bit. And if you know anything about Lenny Bruce,
Yeah,
he was
great.
the first comic to do like kind of just like
Blue.
observational blue humor, not observational, but blue humor, kind of like the type of comedians we have today, basically. He kind of paved the way from the old,
I
zippy
think
one-liners.
he got arrested too, didn't he?
Oh, he got
for
arrested
being-
all the time. He
for
had warrants out on
profanity.
him
Yeah.
because he was,
Who,
he
Lenny Bruce?
yeah, he
Yeah.
paved the way for blue comedy.
He's half white, half black, right?
Not blue
He's,
collar.
no, he's
comedy.
Jewish.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Yeah, he's Jewish. But he's, if you listen to his old stuff, it's funny. It's very funny stuff.
Oh.
So, and then they have other comics in it, and it kind of just takes place all around that time era, which I've always admired, like anything from the 20s to like the 70s and 80s in American history is
So
my favorite.
is it loosely
It's
based
kind
on
of like
anybody?
Dirty Dancing era.
Yes, yeah, late 50s. So you
So
see
it's not
like,
like Joan Crawford.
and it takes place in New York, so you
Joan
see all like the
Crawford.
beatniks, like the pre-hippies, and like the rich people, and it's just a funny show. Check it out. I highly recommend it.
So
It's
Marvelous
Mrs. Maisel.
The
I
Marvelous
laugh
Mrs.
every episode. I laugh hysterically.
The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
The
Yeah.
Marvelous
Alex
Mrs.
Borstein's in it. She does Family Guy.
She's the funniest person in the show. She's
fun-
one of the
she's funny.
funniest people.
Does she have the Fran Drescher
She's
voice?
the short, stocky girl. She does
Looks
the
like a
voice
dude.
for Lois though in Family Guy,
Yeah, the Fran Drescher
and she dresses
voice.
like a biker, kind of and she's her manager, and she just curses, and like the way she talks to people is hilarious. Like there's a scene. This scene makes me laugh. It's one of the funniest jokes she says in the show, in my opinion. The comic goes to parties and she meets this guy, and they start doing comedy together. And the manager's like, "You don't need that guy. You're going to be a star on your own. He just wants to sleep with you." And she goes, "He just wants to fuck you." And she goes, "No, he wants. We could be a comedy team like Rickles and May." And she goes, "Rickles and May don't fuck." She goes, "They totally fuck. I saw him in my comedy show, my comedy club. I walked in on them fucking in the back room, and even their fucking was hilarious." And to me, that's just the greatest joke I've ever heard. Just
That's
imagining
awesome.
Don Rickles.
I often think of Don Rickles while I'm fucking.
Don Rickles is he's my favorite comedian.
There's
of
a
all time.
reason for
Danny's
that.
spirit animal.
If you're fucking,
I mean, he wouldn't be doable today.
try this.
No.
Try this out. When you're fucking a girl and you're about to, right?
Think of Don Rickles.
Yes, and
And
it
you'll
goes
last
down,
longer.
and then you last longer. Yeah.
Is that
I'll
your
keep that in
secret?
mind.
So it's just odd. I have an actual.
If I think of Don Rickles during sex, I'm gonna start laughing.
Pro
though.
tips.
I
And
have
then
a,
that would be bad.
I have a Don Rickles pillow.
Because I'm gonna imagine his.
So I put it off to the side and I don't look at it at all. Like I look away. And when it's time, I look back at it and be like, "Woo,"
do, you remember,
and then try to like waver within Don Rickles and coming.
do you remember Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald and Artie
Oh,
Lang?
that was a great
course,
movie,
right.
yeah.
When Don Rickles played like the mean boss, and he looks at Artie Lang's fat stomach, and he goes, "Hello, ice cream. Are you having a good time in there?"
Oh my God.
Fucking Rickles, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss him. He was
I
the
see.
That whole
greatest.
scene was ad libbed.
Rickles.
Oh, I
had-
guarantee it was ad libbed.
Yeah.
There's a show called Dinner with Don,
Uh-huh.
and Snoop Dogg eats with them, and just a bunch of famous people eat with them.
Okay.
Zach Galifianakis eats with them. And I'm telling you, that's a good show. If you get a chance, watch it on YouTube. I saw YouTube. Yeah. But anyways, it's hilarious.
The
I
smelling
like
salts
Snoop
are still
Dogg.
working.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, yeah.
man.
I'm like wide awake.
No, I need some more. I think.
Yeah,
I
take a
took
hit of that
couple
before you go
of
home.
This might be
swigs.
addictive. I think I'm
Right.
developing an addiction here.
That's gonna become a thing now.
I'm gonna
Good
take
job,
some of that
Dave.
and
Look
walk
what
into
you
a bar and
started.
just
New
fight the
ritual.
biggest dude in there.
Just
Smelling salts,
salts.
motherfucker! And just punch him. Cop's like, "What happened?" I don't know. He said something about
What
smelling
was he
salts.
on?
Oh my
Smelling
God.
salts.
Bath salts? No, he said smelling salts. He wasn't eating anybody's face. Oh,
But you're like amped for like 5 seconds.
I'm still amped.
Oh,
Really?
speaking of that guy who ate that guy's face,
Oh my
Did they
God,
say it was on
what?
bath salts?
Oh, in Florida?
Some. I heard that it wasn't that he had no bath salts in his system. Just at the most, he had marijuana in his system.
No, he
He
ate
was a
that
zombie.
space.
You know what does that to you,
Okay,
though?
I'm a liar.
You know what does that
I
to you,
read that
though?
too.
Is synthetic marijuana, the fake stuff. There's a lot of it in the UK
Yeah.
where marijuana is not as acceptable. So,
Yeah.
but it's still legal, and anybody who smokes synthetic marijuana, they always go crazy and like try to attack people. I don't
Then
get it.
Don't smoke it.
I don't know what they put in it that makes people insane, but I've heard horror stories.
Bro, there's so much regular marijuana. You're good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like in some places, it's weird. It's legal for synthetic, but not regular.
What's like the near beer? Like why would you even want a near beer? Why would you want a near weed?
Especially if near beer made you eat people. That'd be fucked up.
Oh yeah,
Near beer. Ah.
All
that's what we had. That's what we had overseas when we were
Near beer.
deployed. You had he couldn't get out.
You
Couldn't
know,
have
I read one
alcohol.
of those stories. Those "Am I the Asshole" stories
Drank
on
the
Reddit.
Shit out of O'Doul's.
You ever hear those?
What?
Like where some guy explains the story and is like, "Am I the asshole?" And in this story, there's this coworker who downs a 6-pack of non-alcoholic beer every morning
Yeah.
when he starts his shift, and everyone's pissed off about it because it's just gross and disgusting. It's beer, but it's non-alcoholic. He's just they hear that pop every 10 minutes, and him just downing it and the
So-
burps or whatever.
So
and
he's a
it
non-alcoholic.
smells like beer.
alcoholic.
Exactly, he's like a recovering alcoholic.
No,
so
he's
he
a
has
non-alcoholic alcoholic.
Yeah, so he has to drink like a 6-pack every day, and so everybody's just done with it. And then so they said, "Are they the asshole for telling the guy you can't drink?" Because not only that, there is a small percentage of alcohol in beer and non-alcoholic beer.
Yes.
So if you
like a
still
drop.
drink a 6-pack, you're still drinking like a quarter of a beer or half a beer. I don't know.
Not even.
I think it is.
Maybe a thimble.
I don't know, dude.
A
But the thing is, you're
thimbleful.
still drinking alcohol at work.
I-
is the thing.
I remember in basic training, I had a non-alcoholic brew, and I got a little tipsy. And I think I was a lightweight. Obviously, I never even drank beer. I
You
think.
sure it wasn't psychological?
Yeah, definitely.
No, it's
There-
definitely
Psychosomatic?
Yeah, there's a placebo effect.
But how many did you have?
One.
Oh, jeez.
But there are some that have zero alcohol.
But I snorted it.
You snorted it. You butt chugged it.
I butt chugged it.
Somebody died from that when that first started. That whole
O'Doul's?
phase.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't O'Doul's.
People find a way to die from everything. Anything that exists,
oh
somebody
yeah.
died from.
No, chicks
Oh my
get
God.
vodka and put it in their
tampons, and then they'll wear it around college, and,
and
it
they
soaks
just
into
walk
their
around,
bloodstream.
dude. They're just walking around lit.
Whereas for guys, they just got to put a funnel in their butt and
Yeah.
put it that way.
Yeah.
So there's advantages.
Can you butt chug, but can you vag chug?
Yeah.
That's
Well, look
what
what we're
it
just
is.
saying. The girl, what they do is they soak their tampons in alcohol,
Oh, what?
and they put it inside them, and it's the same thing. It just
Yeah.
goes into their bloodstream. But the thing is, it's highly dangerous
Yeah,
because number one, you already have the toxic shock thing that happens with just tampons in general that can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just
It
hard.
doesn't
It's hard to
happen to me.
gauge how much alcohol is going in your
So
stream.
you should just start out with a little bit and then increase it slowly.
You shouldn't do it at all.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't
You
know.
shouldn't do it at all because
Hey,
it
if
can
you're
kill
sad-
you. It can kill you.
If you're sad, you do like Johnny Blue.
Let's just say if you butt chugged one beer right
if
now,
Aunt Flo is in town, you
Oh.
do Johnny Red.
if you guys were all sober and you butt chugged one beer, you'd feel drunk.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
You'd be like, oh shit, I need to sit down.
Yeah, two beers,
but
you're
girls
dead.
using girls using the tampon, would that be the same effect as a guy using a tampon sticking it up?
Yeah,
I think so.
because it still
capillaries.
absorbs in your bloodstream that way.
But we don't recommend any of this. We're
Yeah.
just theoretically talking
Unless you're
about
into it.
or gerbils, Richard Gere.
So if you dip your gerbil in alcohol,
then
send them up the canoe,
you're a drunk Richard Gere.
send them down the river. in the
Poor
canoe.
guy, that never happened, and I swear to God that
I think
Yeah.
it
that's
still makes me
impossible.
laugh. That whole
I'm pretty sure it happened.
because that was pre-internet, and that spread across the United States.
God,
You can go from California to Ohio and be like, "Hey, did you hear about the Richard Gere and the butt stuff?" And they'd be like, "Yeah,
What about the other one? Who was it? Rod Stewart with the gallon of jizz in his stomach?
What?
yeah,
They had to
Yeah.
pump his stomach.
yeah," and that doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
A gallon is a lot.
Yeah,
That's
how
a
you gonna get a
lot of
gallon of
jizz.
jizz?
Yeah, exactly. It was like a warehouse full of guys with
You'd
Rod
have to-
Stewart.
yeah.
You know how many NDAs you'd have to sign?
I don't write the stories. I didn't write it.
Yeah, just see the man with the NDA. Thank you, Tal.
Hey, it was half corn syrup.
Yeah. I
That's
forget
kinda
the
cool, too.
Egyptian princess, Cleopatra or somebody.
She used
that
to
used
bathe in milk.
She used to always drink a cup of jizz
Oh, I don't know about that.
because I don't know. She
Possibly.
felt great. She'd do a cup of jizz and then she'd do the smelling salts.
This
And she's like, "Fuck yeah, ready for the day."
she's jogging up the temple like CrossFit.
I'm gonna try that. We need to sell a gallon of Primo Dirt jizz on the eBay.
Or Primo Dirt bath salts. I mean, bath salt smelling salts.
Put a little smelling salt with the jizz.
I don't think anyone's buying
We
jizz.
do recommend using
Nobody's buying
smelling.
jizz?
That's what sperm banks are for.
Use smelling
Okay.
salts before you listen to our podcast.
Well,
That's
half
the-
of
that's
us,
the
half of
ritual.
us have diet jizz.
This is true.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
50% of us are shooting blanks,
You guys got snipped.
which is great.
Really?
Fuck yeah, it's great.
So scary.
Because that means when you meet someone that you really like, it's like freedom.
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 That's your standard. Somebody you really like.
Somebody
Yeah,
that
man. I'm not trying to go
I
out that
really
way.
like you. Come here.
On the
What's your
flip
name
I
again?
like you a lot.
Yeah.
I know. I guess.
What's
I
your name
guess
again?
love. I would say love. Yeah.
On the flip
Or
side of
like
that
a lot.
coin is somebody that barely likes me, but I'm cool with that. Call me the bareback rider.
Or if you ever cross paths with Cinnabon,
Yeah.
The
I had-
Legend of Cinnabon.
the unicorn stripper.
I had a buddy who had a thing for pregnant girls.
Really?
Yeah, because he was always like, and finally I asked him why.
There's a lot of people that like
Why
that.
do you
I
like?
get that.
And he's like, bareback, bro. And I'm all, dang, you have a thing because you're actually going up. That's crazy.
I get that, but I also get like I don't know.
But can't they
Well,
have
and you-
twins?
Well, when you're married and you have sex with your pregnant wife, you know there's feelings towards it, so it's one thing.
Yeah.
But just meeting a stranger and she's pregnant, that would be kind of weird.
I think you have
Like
to.
that'd be a weird thing to be into.
I don't think you can bone a pregnant stranger. You have to like put
Yeah,
some
you
work
can.
in.
Well, yeah, you
have to
definitely gotta put some work into it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know.
Yeah,
you know
have
she
to
puts
know
out.
them, you know? Yeah, she knows she puts out.
No, but yeah, obviously you'd have to put some work into it, and that'd be it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it happens here and there, but it's not common.
And I'm all, dude, how can you like look at the baby? And he's all, no, I just turned him around. So they were always this way. So it was.
But
hanging
another
down
thing
here,
is
you know?
like for a girl, it could be like a big release because they're not getting as much when they're
Yeah.
pregnant. So that could be a turn on as well.
Yeah,
Turning on a girl to that extreme.
I guess.
That's always been that's what always gets me going is if the girl's having a good time. That's why I
Yeah.
never understood like fucking rapists or weirdos like or just the college pet, sleeping with the passed out girl kind of
Yeah.
guy, the date rapist.
Yeah.
It's like that's just not fun.
Yeah, but
It's
if she's
just
passed
messed
out,
up.
she's not like fighting you and crying.
Jesus Christ, Steve.
Right. Okay. I haven't thought about that, but you
Good
might be right,
Lord.
Steve. Golly.
Ugh.
It's- disclose. Okay,
That's
don't.
Brock Turner.
Yeah.
Don't. Yeah, just don't.
Hey, I'm just checking to make sure there's no roofie in my drink
You,
I've had one
ask,
shot
Ask
and-
permission at every stage.
at every stage.
There are forms you can download off the internet that consent
yeah.
forms,
Yeah.
so that you sign it, she signs it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carry
because
those.
every girl's gonna be down after you give her a consent form.
hmm
You know what?
She's gonna be like, "What kind of fucking record do you have?"
She might be down if you put it on your card.
Hey man, you don't want to be
So,
accused of rape.
If you put it on your card.
Yeah, you hand it to a girl at the club or whatever, and you're all this.
I
my
treat
card.
women with respect.
on the back
which
of
is why
some
I
kind
get
of
accused of
sign.
rape.
Form on the back.
That access the reptilian brain, and she's like, "Fuck this motherfucker." Next thing you know, she's on the way home with you in the Uber.
You know what? I will say this though. That's what makes it very hard right now is to meet women when you're single.
Uh,
Because number one, I'm broke, so that's just I got that going against me.
yeah,
But number two, it's hard to like catch a girl's attention in public because we're all masked up and staying 6 feet apart.
yeah.
So how am I supposed to, if I'm trying to shoot a wink at a girl, it looks like I have something wrong with my eye,
Cut a hole in your mask.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
oh,
I had-
wait. You could still wink at the girl with no mask.
I mean, I hadn't encountered like this. I hadn't encountered like just the other day. I was
Yeah.
coming out of CVS and this girl was in her car and she had a dog.
yeah.
She was like maybe a few years older than me. She was cute.
The dog was cute.
And the dog kept jumping up. Yeah, it kept jumping up at the window, and I didn't want to just pet it and everything. And I saw her when I walked in. She was there when I walked out. I took off my mask and I had my window down. I'm like, your dog's cute. It's a girl, boy. She's like, oh, it's a girl. Like, she's cute. She's like, oh, thank you. And it almost like I'm like, does she want me to ask her out or something? I'm like, how do I? It's been so long. And I'm like, she's probably waiting for her boyfriend or something in there. I'm like, I
Yeah.
just said, fuck it. I'm like, have a good day. And I just fucking bailed.
I think you always go off of this. If you see a girl 2 times, so if you see a
I
girl,
never see a girl 2 times except for at my work.
okay,
which-
so you have to kind of set it up and make it look like Mother Nature.
If they work somewhere.
all the girls at my work are married already.
You did see her
and-
2 times, fool.
Yeah.
Saw her on the way in and the way out.
This is true. I did see her 2 times. But like I said, I don't know who she's waiting for.
Just blink a few times.
I
and
also-
you'll have
Okay,
seen them.
so
a few
what?
I
times.
also read these
So
stories.
what?
I also read these news stories all day. It's like, why can't women just go out and have a good time without men catcalling and bothering them? So I'm like, where's the fine line divide?
Well, see, that's
because
our-
all women are different.
Okay, well, I think I think our generation they're more okay with it, especially getting older. They like the
Okay.
cat calls.
Yeah.
I'm
So you're
guessing
saying
here.
no more cat calls at the colleges.
But the younger millennial woke generation,
which I'm not into anyways.
They're
'cause
not
They're young.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
not trying to get
probably
a younger
not
girl.
into
I
that.
don't. You know, I don't want. I want a girl closer to my age
Yeah.
or slightly older.
You're just saying that.
No, I do. I really do.
This is what you do. I got
Don't get
a
me wrong. I can
solution.
admit young girls are beautiful, but it's just
Bro,
I feel like Epstein.
I have a
going after young
solution
girl.
for you. Every girl you
I
run
say
across,
marry him.
every girl you run across, just say, "Hey, do you fuck a dude like the first time you meet him?" And they're like, "Oh, you fucking asshole," right? But the second time you meet him, be like, "We met before. You ready for this, baby? Let's do this."
No, I've
And
never
so that's
been
why
that.
you
No,
gotta
I've
do
always
it.
been respectful, and that's why.
And then be respectful after
That's
that.
why the girls I date are usually like friends I've known. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually,
Yeah, but
people
you
I know and or
step
see
out
somebody
of
on
your,
Facebook.
Step out of your comfort zone and go make it happen again.
I would if I had money.
You got to take
no,
one of those.
No, forget the money.
You got to
bro.
take one of
There's
those
always-
courses.
No, we're in Orange
those
County.
confidence courses.
We're in Orange County. I know.
No,
I'm a realist.
If you're putting
Don't
up
get
a
me wrong.
hurdle-
I could. Well, I'm a quiet, shy guy. So if I don't
Yeah.
have like that personality, that's like, let's get on the dance floor, dance all night. You know, let's do this all night. Yeah, I'm gonna be like the most exciting guy you ever met. Those are the guys that can like, they're broke and it doesn't matter.
There's got to be mask like pickup lines. I don't know.
And I
Look
didn't do pickup
online.
lines. I'm a quiet, shy guy who just likes to meet like a nice girl. I just want to meet a nice girl. That's it. And so I don't know.
I think they say the best pickup line is just like, "Hey, what's up? What's your name?" You know?
I want that 1940s love. You know what I mean? I want that
What's
Captain
your
America
name?
Yeah.
love.
Just walk up
I'm going
to
back
a
in time for you, girl.
Yeah.
Nope, that didn't work. Let me try that one. There you go.
Just walk up to them and say, "Hey, you know what? I don't normally say this to girls until they're pregnant,
Worcester sauce.
but what's your name?"
Stupid.
What's that comedian that just walks up and goes,
That's pretty funny.
what's the comedian that just walks up and goes, I'm gonna get you pregnant?
I'm gonna get you pregnant.
I'll get you pregnant.
The
Dude,
first
just do
words
it.
out of his
Just
mouth.
do
There's
it.
there's this gigantic dude on YouTube, and he just makes these videos where he walks up to guys, and he'll just walk up to them and like smack their hand or something. He's like, while they're with their women, and he's like, "I'm Tyrone, and I'm gonna fuck your wife." And he's like, "What?" And he's just big and he's scary and intimidating. He does it, but he also does it to smokers too. Like some guy will be lighting a cigarette, he'll smack the cigarette in his hand. He's like, "I'm Tyrone. Why are you killing yourself with cigarettes, motherfucker?" It's really funny though.
If
He's just
Tyrone
crazy.
smacked me and said that, I would say, "Well, first of all, what have you got to trade?"
Well,
That's all
most
I want to know. What you got to trade?
Well, most
you know?
people will look at him and be like, "Dude, what the fuck? I don't know you," because he's just so big and
At
intimidating.
least he introduces himself.
And most people, but he'll look at the camera and do it.
It's
And,
very
but,
polite.
but some people will be like, "Man, fuck you, motherfucker!" And they get super mad. And he never fights them. He's pretty cool like that. He never fights them. He just does it for the joke. But
and then just bones his lady.
then he buzz this lady later.
As a joke too.
Yeah, it's a funny.
And
joke.
the girls always like, "Stop it! Don't fight him." They're always trying to
That's
like
what
call
you
their
did.
boyfriend off. Like, no.
Let's talk about some MMA. What was going on?
Oh, you guys saw the Weedman.
I have
Weidman?
not seen it. Steve,
Oh, I saw it.
No, I haven't watched it.
I've been saving
I've
it, but I heard
been
about
told
it.
not to watch
The
it.
next
yeah.
morning, I just watched a few highlights. I'm like, "Oh, I wonder what the fight was about." And I just,
So
What'd
you guys have
what'd
seen
you
it?
watch it on?
I saw the Weedman, how it ended. Yeah.
It was
my
exactly like
God.
the Silva.
It was just like the Silva.
Yeah.
He kicked him. His leg went boop, like a freaking
Like
Mr.
a
Gumby
door
toy.
hinge, yeah.
And then he went to set it down because it was so fast he didn't notice it right away.
And
And
he
then it just
steps on it.
bends like a Mr. Gumby toy and then drops like a stone. So, yeah, it's pretty gross to watch. But if you've seen Silva do it to him, how it happened, it's pretty much the same thing. I guess karma is a bitch. Not that was karma, but
And the,
Yeah, I
very
don't think
similar.
it was karma. It was just
yeah, because he
just
didn't-
dumb
yeah,
luck.
dumb luck.
yeah,
but
it's,
kind of
it's like it's like a Weidman curse or something.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic.
And Uriah Hall.
All right, here we go, Steve. You got to
Blue
watch
trunks
it.
for Weidman, black trunks for
I'm gonna
Uriah
watch
Hall.
Slow-mo.
On Monday, Hall was the favorite. He closes a slight plus 105 betting underdog per DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh shit!
My God.
Oh,
It's worse when you hear it.
oh, that he just went. He just
Oh, they'll
went.
do it in slow mo.
He just went rubber man
Oh my God, dude.
when he tried to land on it.
They never know they break it till they put their foot down.
He went to take a step back, like just stand up like he was normal stuff.
Yeah, the same.
Hold on. Oh
Silva
my God,
did.
it's in slow mo.
Silva did the same thing. Silva did the same exact
Oh
thing.
look! Oh my God! He
Oh.
went to take it. He
Oh,
went to stand.
oh,
Oh, no!
We need a side by side of,
Oh, that
of
makes my
both
feet
breaks.
hurt.
I was at work at a very packed bar when Silva did it. The reaction was
Oh.
priceless.
Oh no! You saw it live?
The Silva one, yeah.
Everybody knew that Silva's going to win that. And one guy just said, to be a smartass, 50-1, anybody want to give me on Weidman? And James said,
This
I'll
James?
take it. Yeah.
Big James gang?
You remember that?
I remember it.
And the guy said, yeah, of course. He made
And
50
how much
bucks.
how much did he put down?
It was 50-1. So James throws a dollar.
Oh, you guys did a
gotta pay
dollar.
50. Dude, the
That was
guy
a
broke
friendly
his
bet.
leg almost immediately. And James was like, in that money. And everybody was like, oh. And James was like, yeah.
Yeah, if somebody gives you 50-1, you take it.
Always. It
That's
doesn't
it.
matter what
Damn,
it
you
is.
should have put 5 down.
In other MMA news, John Jones is trying to go up to heavyweight.
I heard
and,
that.
Really?
And then I think he's asking for $3 million or something. Is it more? And Dana White's saying no.
Oh. And at first I thought it was
Why is he saying no?
Wait, why
I
is he
don't
saying
know. I'm not really sure.
It's negotiating. I don't know.
Yeah, they're negotiating, but he's just like, never mind. We don't need you. And he could be faking it, just to get him to sign a different deal.
Dana
'Cause
White's
eventually-
a businessman.
Yeah, Dana White has all the money he needs. John Jones eventually will need money,
Yeah.
so he's waiting him out. But man, John Jones at heavyweight, where he's actually fighting people his own height. Well, I guess he did it with Gustafson, but
Yeah.
regularly fighting people his own, and then he just gets to put on however much weight he wants. He's gonna be that. I don't know. I hope they do it. I hope they make a deal.
Yeah.
And he can
they'll
fight
make a deal.
Ngannou. Is Ngannou the heavyweight champion right now?
I
think
didn't
it's
even know.
Ngannou. He just beat Stipe. But yeah, Ngannou or Stipe, whoever is champion for the heavyweight division versus John Jones. Because I think John Jones technically has never lost. He had like an early fight he lost, but it doesn't really count. It was just like some fluke.
Doesn't he?
Like,
he
cheesy.
hasn't been. I don't know if this is true, but I keep thinking he's the one that gets busted or tests
Yeah.
hot for drugs of some sort.
Oh,
He
he's got
has-
a checkered past for sure.
Yeah, he has a checkered past.
It's checkered
I
present.
think he was cycling
Yeah.
out.
a checkered present.
Checkered present.
Well, I was excited
He has
because
a few DUIs and stuff.
I
Yeah.
saw the name Paul and I forgot that he has a brother, also douchey. But
Oh,
Floyd Mayweather is fighting Logan Paul. I really was hoping it was Jake
Jake.
Paul. I got excited when I
No,
saw
wait,
him.
isn't the boxer? Isn't the one? Isn't
Well,
Jake
Logan Paul's a
the
boxer too. They're both boxers.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Okay.
like like amateur boxers, they fight like
Right.
Right. Not boxers.
But Jake was the one that just fought, right?
Jake was the one that just fought.
Eventually,
the,
they should
Ben,
fight each other. That'd
What's
be
this
cool.
guy's name? Ben Haskin or whatever.
Yeah, I forget his last name.
Askren.
Ben
Askren. Yeah, he's a
MMA.
professional. So if that was an MMA fight, Jake Paul would have been laid out on his ass in
Oh,
2
yeah.
seconds. So Floyd Mayweather is going to fight Logan Paul, which is still exciting because it's going to be funny to watch Logan Paul get dropped in the first round.
Yeah.
Isn't Logan Paul much bigger and weighs more than?
I think he's a little beefier. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's the
But
better
not that
boxer.
it makes a
though.
difference, though.
I don't think he's the better boxer.
No.
I don't think so, anyways. But if Floyd Mayweather, if it goes past 1 round, that's going to be Mayweather's decision. That's just going to be him toying with them.
Mayweather's a
Yeah.
bad motherfucker.
Dude, he could drop him in the first round if he wanted to.
Mayweather was just fucking
he very
with
well.
Conor McGregor in that fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
He let him get some confidence so that he could smash
Yeah.
him.
I'm wondering if he's gonna fuck with Logan Paul the same way, just let him go a few rounds, or if he's gonna
Yeah.
like fuck it and drop him in the first round because he easily can.
Yeah. But in a weird way, you remember those guys in video games that would they think camping is a legitimate strategy.
Okay, man.
Camping, they just stand behind the
Oh, you
rock.
like in
and-
a gun game?
yeah, or if you're like just waiting at the
shooting
spawn
game.
point,
I still do it all the time.
and every time somebody spawns, you fuck them up.
I don't do that.
That's like the low leg kick.
That's
in
kind of
fighting.
Mayweather's style in a sense where he likes to defense, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's badass at it, and he's undefeated, so it
so
works.
that makes him a great boxer. Believe me,
He's a
you as a
great
boxer,
boxer.
you don't want to get hit.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
pays
it's-
dividends
it's
in
the
your
lack
senior
of-
years. You know what I mean?
Now,
Yeah.
now
It's
you
the
Don't
lack
hurt
of
the
head
money
trauma.
maker.
Now you
yeah,
add
exactly.
you add the ability to be a badass offensive motherfucker to that, and he takes and picks his shots. That guy's a beast, dude.
That's
You
a
can't
chess
stop
player.
him, man.
Which is still remarkable because he can't read.
Do you guys
Yeah,
remember?
right?
Like someone that's smart and strategical, you'd think he would just be like, "Fuck it, let's learn to read.
But it's like
Let's take a summer off and we'll do it."
Strategical.
well, who was it? Like Mozart couldn't hear, or Beethoven.
Yeah, one of
You know,
those.
Beethoven. Yeah.
He's just
Beethoven.
crazy artist like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unstoppable beast.
Do you guys remember Diego Sanchez?
Is he a boxer?
He was
MMA
an
fighter?
MMA fighter.
Yeah.
He won the very first
Yeah.
was the UFC show the
The
Ultimate Fighter.
reality.
yeah
Ultimate
Ultimate
Fighter.
Fighter. He
Oh,
won the
yeah,
very
yeah,
first
yeah,
Ultimate
yeah.
Fighter, and he's been fighting from then till
Ultimate
now. He's
Fighter
outlasted like
Championship.
tons of Ultimate Fighter
He's a beast.
competitors. Yeah, he is a beast. But he just got let go by the UFC. He was gonna fight Donald Cerrone,
Cowboy.
They're both. It was going to be like a retirement bout.
How do I
for
know
them
that?
both. He's the cowboy.
The cowboy Cerrone.
Yeah, maybe it was your hat. It was like a dead giveaway.
He's an Italian cowboy.
Yeah.
And a good day to you, sir.
I don't follow UFC that much. It's
Well,
weird that I know some of the names.
Diego Sanchez. They some weird thing happened where the fight was going to happen, but then they had a little council where they brought him into the UFC, and they're like, they had tables set up, and they're like, tell us about your medical history, blah blah blah. It's more involved, but I'm making it short. And
this is short.
Diego Sanchez was part of Winklejohn camp, and he quit the Winklejohn camp, which trains John Jones and a bunch of top fighters.
Yeah.
To have one guru train him. His guru does his diet, his training, his it's also his manager. This one guy who's like a cult leader, does everything for Diego.
Dude, I wish I could afford that guy. I'd want to do that for just like
Dude, we were
4 or
talking
5
about that
months.
earlier.
Just get cut like a boxer.
If I was balling out of control, I'd have like a bunch of life coaches.
Oh, yeah,
You
exactly.
just just look through on the internet, or you find a flyer and you're like, yeah, sure, I'll add you. And then every once in a while, you're, oh, this guy's a nutbag. The nuttiest one I would keep for sure. Like the nuttiest guy. You need to just go over there and just smoke a fat joint on the courthouse steps. And you're like, I like this guy. I'm going to keep him in the fucking quiver.
R. Kelly had a guy like that during his interview that tanked his disastrous interview, and he came out like to give him like a drink of water out of like a little McDonald's thing. And like it was really weird. It was like it's kind of like his life coach kind of guy.
Oh my God. I want a life
it's
coach.
Hilarious. Google the clip. It's funny as shit.
I
YouTube.
need 4 or 5 life coaches, and you just call them every once in a while, and you have them all like it's a group chat, Zoom. You're always FaceTiming them and shit. All of them, they got to answer like they're the fucking Justice League and shit.
Did you guys ever see? Did you guys ever see? It was Marilyn Manson's bassist.
Like the Power Rangers?
Did a Cribs episode.
No.
And his house was like super normal. And
Twiggy?
Yeah,
Is that his
Twiggy.
name?
Twiggy. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah. I remember.
He had
that
a
guy.
guru in his living room.
Oh, well, he had it just chilling.
He had a
Marilyn Manson?
guru, just chilling in his living room.
More girls are coming forward on Marilyn Manson.
Oh,
One
yeah.
girl said like he held her captive for like a day or two and raped her.
Yeah,
Well, what's his name? The other guy, that guy who played Lone Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that dude, like, he's
Army
like,
Hammer.
Yeah, Army Hammer. Like he like wanted
dope.
to eat chicks and shit.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
he-
well now there's
What do you
claims.
mean eat them?
like he wanted a
He's
girl
like
to
into
take
the-
out her ribs.
Yeah,
so he
he's
can
into like
barbecue
Canada.
it.
He's like Manson. He's like Manson,
Yeah.
but he doesn't look like Manson. He's the
Really?
same thing. He's like another girl claiming he raped her. It's
I
all
don't
kinds
know.
of crazy
Is that
shit.
true, or we just
Right now, there are
No, yeah.
allegations that are being looked into.
Yeah.
But I mean, like cops show up, they're taking away evidence. And the thing is, people say, "Oh, all these girls are going to come out of the woodwork for their payday. Why did they come forward earlier?" We're guys, so we don't have to fear getting raped. It's not an image in our head unless we're in
I
prison.
wish I feared that.
But yeah, if you're in prison, you could fear
I
it.
wish
Anywhere
every
else,
once
you
in a while
don't fear it.
I would walk
Right?
around a corner and 2 hot chicks. I don't care if they're
Well,
that.
no, I mean raped
Just
by a
like
guy.
rape me and you're all,
You're not going to be. The girls aren't being raped by freaking
Yeah, I don't want to be
some
raped by a guy.
some leading Hollywood man, and then it would be consensual probably. No, you're being raped by somebody you don't want to be raped by. So in our case, it would be a guy, right? So imagine if
If
you're,
I was to be raped by a guy, I want to be a hot guy.
no, imagine it doesn't matter. You're
No, I want
you
a
don't
hot
want to be
guy.
raped if you're straight.
I'm just saying I'm picking my guy raping.
Imagine you're walking home from the bar and some guy drags you in an alley and just 10-inch dick and sticks it up your ass with no
Is he
lip.
hot?
Dang,
doesn't
you
matter.
thought about this.
Are you gonna run and tell everyone the next day, or are you gonna probably cry in the shower for a while,
I'm
curled
gonna
up in
run-
the corner?
I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna probably take the ladder.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not gonna-
run at least 11 inches away.
John would just go fetal on the floor with his butt in the air, going, "No, don't."
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be
Stop,
telling everybody. It
please.
might take
gonna
years for you
bear
to
crawl
tell somebody
away.
that story. You're going to be sobbing and telling your dad, and your dad's going to be like, "This is why you've been so distant," you know? You're going to be
running-
telling
or
everybody,
you-
so
or you
some
just
people
run
hold that
backwards.
in, man.
I guess
And then
you're right.
someone has the courage to be like, "Yeah, I was raped by Marilyn Manson." I'm like, "Motherfucker, I thought it was just me." And then they come forward.
Well,
and then
that's
more
'cause-
people come forward, and then it got Bill Cosby in jail.
Are you
know?
holding something in?
Huh? Yes.
right now, like you have
My
something
one
up
night
your
in
ass?
jail. I have something to tell you guys.
Oh my god.
The guards filmed it.
Some people hang out with the celebrities so they can have a cool story,
Yeah.
but then they end up with like a story that they end up with a story.
A
Has anybody
Yeah.
here ever hung out with a celebrity? Like actually hung out with a celebrity?
No.
I mean, I've served them, but that's it.
Well, we call that hanging out. Go ahead.
I've served, Warren G and Rampage Jackson. That's it.
Took a
They raped
picture
you?
with
And they raped
One
me.
at a outing.
Together.
And
We-
Warren G,
we
at
all-
least when he raped me, it was delicate. He brushed my hair and he said it was a
Yeah.
clear dark
We all
night.
hang out with
Clear
Steve.
my mood.
When we forget that he's famous, but we hang out with Steve.
Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
this
but
is
he's
true.
never raped anyone.
He's down to earth famous. We like that about him. He doesn't let his fame.
That's my favorite thing though,
Lowbrow.
about him is he doesn't rape people.
He's
Well,
yeah,
he
he's a
tries, but it always
non-raper.
ends up consensual.
It was kind of consensual. I
what-
put this scar on my face to make the other actors have a chance. Make them, make myself look more ugly, but I'm still too beautiful.
It's not rape if they're like, hell yeah, I'm down.
Well, that's the
Come
whole.
on, Stevie.
That's the whole argument on sexual harassment. Like, let's say,
Yeah,
you're-
they tell Steve only if you film it.
like anywhere who's worked in an office
want
or
a
a
souvenir.
restaurant where you see people hook up and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and so he's like the good-looking guy of the restaurant.
Yeah.
If that guy's hitting on you, is it sexual harassment for most girls? Because most girls might be into it, or like how does that work? Whereas versus like the creepy
The
guy
ugly
at the
guy, yeah.
restaurant hitting on you, it's like, leave me alone or whatever.
It's obvious.
Like, how
If
does
you're
that work?
ugly, If you're ugly, you're harassing somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
That's just anything,
we
sexual
all-
or not.
we all know a guy who acts rapey but gets away with it, and the girls giggle.
There's actually an
And you're
SNL.
like,
There's
"Dang
actually an
them."
SNL sketch about that where it's like they're firing the CEO,
Yeah.
and at the same time they're also firing the security guard to keep it even, and everyone's all not lovable Willie, and it's this old. He's like, I know. and his things were way worse. Like the things he said were way worse than the CEO.
Oh my god. So it just says if you're lovable or you're good looking, it's not rape. But when some
Or it's
guy,
not sexual harassment. Rape is always rape.
when you got some ugly guy who's just like talking to you and you want to walk away, ugly guy or girl, it's rape for my ears.
True.
It's rape. I don't know. Danny, you were telling us about your app you've been using lately.
The app. Oh yeah.
What is it? What's
So I was
it
reading
called?
an
Is
article.
it Grinder?
It is. Yeah, it was Grinder, but then it hurts to sit sometimes. So I decided to
So
move
you
on to
want-
other things.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, it's called Lumenate,
Illuminate.
and I was reading an article where they
Is
said
it illuminate or illuminate
Lumenate.
with the L?
It might be Illuminate. I forget. I think it's Luminate, and it's called, but it's Luminate meditation app. You got to look, but I don't think it's on iPhone. I think you'd only find it on Droid.
Yeah.
All the cool apps are on Droid.
What?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's not on Mac?
I don't
or
think
Apple?
so. I don't think so.
It is actually luminate with an L. So
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Luminate,
Apple, baby.
But you got to put in Luminate, the meditation app.
And what's it do?
So scientists have discovered a way through your phone to make you hallucinate like you're on a psychedelic like mushrooms or LSD. And they play tranquil music, but some of the tones they use are kind of like you hear like a dark noise or things like that, or uplifting noises. They have different ones for different things you're trying to accomplish. Essentially, it's a meditation app, which I've been trying to get into. I use it when I go to sleep, but basically it's a calm voice. It gives you the instructions, tells you to take a few deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, flip your phone backwards till the camera's facing you,
Yeah.
close your eyes, relax your eyelids, don't strain them, and make sure you're in a dark place.
You ever strained
And
an
take some
eyelid?
acid.
And take some
Well, yeah,
acid?
it's just like just don't push, just relax. And what it does is it just flashes the flashlight a lot. Now, I will recommend I've never done this sober. I recommend getting like super baked
Yeah.
before you do it.
Edibles or smoke or what?
Whatever works for you. I don't recommend edibles if you don't smoke. 'Cause that's the biggest mistake. Most people, I think I'm going to try pot this weekend with the missus. We don't want to smoke it, so we're going to eat it, and that's the biggest mistake. Don't ever
Yeah,
do
because
that.
it's way stronger.
It's
when
way
you eat
stronger,
it.
and you don't know how much to take. Those are for
I can attest to that.
Yeah, there's people I know that have been smoking for years, and they still won't touch edibles because of bad experiences.
Oof.
And those
a lot
people,
of-
those people are me.
I'm one of those people too.
Those people are me.
I smoke, and then for a long time I took edibles, and at some point my brain can handle
Yeah,
it anymore.
I don't even like, even if
"Ugh."
I don't get sick or dizzy, I don't like the high it gives you.
Yeah.
So get baked before, but it's like 10, 15-minute sessions, and it flashes the light, plays trippy music, and it's, if you've ever taken a hallucinogen, sometimes in the night you'll close your eyes and just see all kinds of crazy stuff with your eyes closed. That's the stuff it'll do,
Wow.
basically.
So
So,
you see hallucinations.
you see patterns, but in a sense, you're also like,
You see illuminations.
Illumination.
you also like, it gives you instructions sometimes, like achieving goals,
like put your finger in
like
your
think
butt.
about the goals.
No?
If that's your goal, yes.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, but do you have
Something
to
we
be
can all
baked?
relate
like if your goal is to get into gay porn, sure.
It's
What's
on
that?
my
Do you
bucket
have to be
list.
baked to do this?
I don't think you have to be big because, like I said, it works as a meditation app.
Okay.
I just think it works better.
Okay.
It makes it feel more like
So
you're
it
tripping.
just enhances it. If
It
you're
exactly. It
big.
So
enhances.
maybe you can meditate before you do it, and then you'll have the same.
Well, no,
effect.
doing it is the meditation.
No, but I mean, you meditate prior, and that's kind of like your way of if you don't smoke weed. You
Yeah.
meditate, you get into the mood, and then you burn
I don't
your
know.
eye retinas.
No, I'm telling you, it doesn't burn your eye retinas because your eyes are closed. Well, maybe it does. Who knows? I've been doing it every night before I go to sleep for about 10, 15 minutes. Most of the time, I didn't even make it to the full 15 minutes. I'll wake up at 3 in the morning with my headphones in, just passed out with my phone on my chest. Wake up, set my alarm, and go back to bed.
Is
And your
that
finger in
pre
your butt.
or post? Like,
No, I didn't
spanking it?
even do that.
You don't
Most-
spank it
most
and
times,
still
no.
go to sleep?
I pass out.
Oh my god,
I pass.
you're a
It
beast.
takes the place of that,
Yeah.
Oh, even better. Yeah, it's not bad for your mind.
and then you do it in your dream.
No, I'm telling you, like even if you don't smoke pot, you should do it just because it I don't know, it kind of just makes you, it gives you kind of like the good feelings of tripping. If
Well,
you've
the-
never tripped, there's a lot of good
The,
feelings
the
you get. in it.
mindfulness and like the yoga, whatever.
Yeah, it's like
the
that
mi-
kind of
the
stuff, like
mindfulness,
soul
like
searching.
meditation apps are actually really cool.
Yeah,
Well, I've used one called Sync Tuition,
yeah.
and it's like a 3D meditation app. You got to wear headphones or earbuds because it goes.
I
on- it goes on both
definitely
sides.
recommend
They're
using
like 3
earbuds regardless.
Yeah.
on
Oh,
this
it's
one too.
it's so cool though.
So it
Right.
does different noises. See, like this
Yeah.
one,
And
this-
it uses your voice too. It tells you to record some phrases and it embeds
Huh.
your vocals into the
that's cool.
process.
that is cool.
Huh.
It's
This
pretty
one-
dope. You don't
That's kinda
hear
suck
it.
if you're
You
like
don't
Gilbert
hear it, but it's
Gottfried.
in there.
it's like just
Wait,
relax your
hold on.
mind and close your eyes.
Close your eyes. What do you mean? It uses your own phrases? I don't get it.
Or it uses your own voice to make up their own words.
So,
like
Steve-
It just
artificial
layers it. It just
So
layers it. So it's embedded in there.
I don't
And
want to
it-
use I want your voice on my. It's gonna put me right. To
I want
sleep.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Oh my God! And when it comes to words, etymology, Dave, you were talking about that earlier.
Yeah,
brings
the
us
last
to our-
on the last show we were talking about Arabic words that are in the English language and Hawaiian words that are we don't realize how many words are from other languages are incorporated in English. We speak in America, and I don't think a lot of people realize that a third of English in America is actually French. So words you would never
For reals, like a third of English is French.
Give or
Yes.
take.
Yeah.
What word is That's a word.
That's
My
one.
stars. It's actually a phrase.
My
You,
star.
you wouldn't guess, but mime is French.
Me man.
Crepes
Mimes?
French.
No way.
French fries are French.
Okay.
French dip is French.
Oh, France. Steve.
French kissing.
La France
Foie-
kissing.
That's
foie
the-
gras.
Yeah, foie gras. That's like duck liver.
Oh.
Fattened.
Yeah,
duck liver.
inflamed duck liver.
Niche. That's one, right?
Yeah, that's gotta
Yeah.
be one.
And Nietzsche. I still say it niche.
Deja vu
Niche.
is one,
I say niche.
and deja vu is one,
Oh,
and
deja,
deja
vu.
vu is one.
That's a great strip club. There's 3 ugly girls and 100 of them.
It's,
hot
no, it's,
ones.
But they don't-
it's 99 beautiful women and 3 ugly ones.
But they don't
Yeah,
have
there's-
Cinnabon. Do they have Cinnabon there?
You know what? Cinnabon just goes wherever she goes. She's
We
like
used to
an
live.
angel.
We used to
you
live
see
right
her-
next
She's
to
like-
a
she's
Deja
like
Vu.
Pete's
That sign is
dragon.
always out there.
That's right.
Cinnabon's like Pete's dragon. He just goes wherever he's
Whoa.
needed.
You know what? I was a
But
kid when we
Cinnabon-
lived by that Deja Vu. Did they really have 3 ugly strippers that would perform?
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I tried to
Only
go there
3.
once
There was probably
when I was gonna.
99 ugly ones.
With like a fake
All right, so
idea,
I gotta-
or were you actually old enough?
No,
I
no,
was
no.
with them.
No, this was a few years ago before Mom retired. I was gonna go have lunch with her
Oh,
at the
it's
hospital.
still there?
Listen, yes, it was.
Hold
a few,
on. So you're gonna take mom
I'm gonna-
retirement party?
I'm gonna skip this story.
to Deja Vu.
They had the buffet set up.
So you tried to take mom to a strip club for her retirement party. No, you gotta tell this story.
No, that's
Go
not
ahead,
what I was
Stevie.
gonna do. I was gonna have lunch with Mom, but I had some time to kill, so I was like, I've never been to the Deja Vu in Bakersfield. I wanted to go see what it's about, right? Because when we were teenagers, that's all we wanted to do, right? So I went in there, and the parking lot's kind of empty, but the freaking cover charge was like $40. I'm like,
So you
too
didn't go
rich
for
my
it?
no, I couldn't.
Oh man.
I couldn't, man.
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
That must be
though.
like the
that would not be a
Disneyland
good
of strip
idea to
clubs.
see your mom in the same day you're going to strip club, not even the same week.
That's weird.
Especially right after, because you're meeting her for lunch. She'd be like, "Hi, mijo." She's gonna give you a big hug. Get away from me!
So why are you so sparkly?
Why are you so sparkly?
You're so shiny today.
Why is there glitter, mijo? Why do you have glitter, mijo, all over you?
Or it might have been maybe I was gonna go after
pixie
lunch.
dust.
Let-
Yeah, hopefully it was after. That would have been okay.
Yeah. The
You put it all behind you. you.
The sandwiches at a strip club are crazily sometimes really good.
Maybe the one you went to.
Yeah, the couple I've been to. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, Chris Rock had a great
Tacos,
bit about
the
that.
pink
He's
taco.
like, you cannot eat buffet at a titties and tater tots do not mix.
Oh, that's another French word, buffet.
Dude,
if there's silent
buffet.
letters,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
a French
Buffet.
word.
That's right.
Buffet. Gourmet.
Guillotine was my guess.
Lingerie.
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 Menage a trois.
Oh, dude, that reminds me. So if you want, this is a strategy.
Celine Dion.
Strip club, Celine Dion. Strip club
Ricky
strategy.
Gervais.
If you see two chubby girls, two chubby strippers in a strip club,
You're at
Get
Deja
them.
Vu?
get them both at the same time and take them in the back room. I guarantee, with the amount, it's physics at work. Two chubby girls, you're gonna do it, and then you can go have lunch with mom, and you don't feel like weird or guilty.
Next week.
Two chubby girls gonna handle that scandal, and if you go in sweats, one chubby girl.
You know, I've only been
but
to
if you're in jeans, you need two chubby girls.
I've only been to 2 strip clubs in my life, and it was more like rites of passage, like I was taken to.
Yeah.
And
You
neither-
giggled the first time.
I was 18. My 18th birthday. I was like, oh god. It's like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And then for my bachelor party, but there were no big girls at either strip club. They were all just strippers, like actual.
Well,
strippers.
then you went to a shitty strip club. If you go in a strip club and there's no thick chicks, walk the fuck out.
I
They
remember.
don't give a fuck about
You remember my buddy John? They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You remember buddy
No,
John?
there's still some ugly
He's the
ones, though.
metalhead, the Slayer guy. He was all stoked because like the one girl
Yeah,
kept putting on Slayer for her song. He's like, I want a private dance with you. You play like Slayer and Pantera.
Slayer.
He was so excited.
That was his nickname, Slayer.
That was his nickname,
What's up,
yeah.
Slayer? So if you're out there,
He used to
That's
say Slayer
awesome.
later when he left. Slayer later.
Slayer later. Oh my God. Well, that's our hashtag
Catch you
today.
later.
Slayer later. We're bringing
Slayer
it back.
later, and you're listening to the Primo Dirt podcast. Today we covered a lot of ground.
Wait, are we ending on it? Were we ending?
Yeah,
We had
we're
one more thing I wanted to talk about.
okay. Go for it.
The altar, she supposed, and on it was Hector.
Is the throne empty? Is the king dead? The empire unpossessed?
Off with his head.
You got me going in circles.